We already know we should be eating more fruits and vegetables, but how do we start? It can feel really overwhelming at first, especially if we're currently eating a lot of processed and/or animal-based foods. But here's the deal. There is no wrong or right way to start, only the way that makes sense for you. Perhaps you've just received a medical diagnosis and your doctor has recommended a whole food plant-based diet. Or maybe you're just tired of feeling groggy and not at your best, so you've decided to start with one plant-based meal a day. Do what feels right for you. Here are some tried and true tips and tricks that have worked for many of us on the Rooted team. Keep it simple. Focus on meals you already love. The goal here is simply to eat more plants, because the more plants we eat, the more benefits we receive. Stick with what you know and swap out ingredients as you learn and get more comfortable. Add more colors of the rainbow to your plate before removing foods you're still enjoying. Balance is key. It's important to address common concerns so that we can move forward with greater understanding and determination. Will I get enough protein? Will I always be hungry? Do I have to eat salads all day? What about calcium and iron? How will I get those essential nutrients? Rest assured, the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics has confirmed that an appropriately planned whole food plant-based diet is healthful and nutritionally adequate for every single stage of life, and that they may in fact provide additional health benefits in the prevention and treatment of certain diseases. In fact, study after study shows that we are more likely to meet our family's nutritional needs by adopting a thoughtfully planned plant-based diet than we are with the standard American diet. Take time to prepare, research, and plan. This is a true opportunity for lifelong health, and we have great resources on our website to help you along the way. Save money. A whole food plant-based diet focuses on fruits and vegetables, 100% whole grains, nuts, seeds, and legumes, and these represent some of the least expensive foods available in the supermarket. When we focus on these ingredients, we actually save a ton of money. There are many plant-based packaged foods available, and these are great occasional transition foods, but they are often highly processed and aren't great for our health. When people speak of plant-based eating being really expensive, these are typically the foods they are talking about, not your whole plant foods. Plan for a change. Grab a piece of paper and write down the meal items you enjoy eating the most. Think about breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and sweet treats. Write down as many favorites in each category, then see where you can swap out whole plant foods for the animal-based foods you're used to. Continue cooking the foods you love, but try using different ingredients. This isn't about simply swapping ground beef for plant-based beef crumbles, but rather finding a healthier alternative altogether that satisfies your cravings, delights your taste buds, and doesn't feel too different to what you're used to. For example, if you love beef chili, try swapping the beef for lentils. If you love egg burritos for breakfast, try a scrambled tofu burrito. Look, I'm a busy working mother, so I either plan for lots of leftovers when I'm cooking, or I batch cook one night a week, so meals are often created in a matter of minutes from already prepared ingredients that I have in the fridge or the freezer. Think rice, quinoa, roasted sweet potatoes, pre-chopped veggies, and a yummy dressing just waiting to be used. Maybe it'll go into a stir fry or a curry or perhaps even taco night. The possibilities are literally endless. Take inventory. Stock up on staples that will always allow you to make a quick, healthy meal. Frozen and canned foods are great. Just be sure they're not loaded with salt and oils. A few of my favorites are canned low-sodium beans, dried lentils, brown rice, quinoa, farro, and canned artichoke hearts or hearts of palm. Also, frozen foods are wonderful, like spinach, edamame, peas, corn, and cauliflower. And one of my all-time favorite sweet treats is pitted dates stored in the freezer. Oh man, they are so good. It's also important to plan for success. If you're like me and crave potato chips, or perhaps it's a sweet tooth for cookies and ice cream, it's probably best to not have them in the house. Save the treats for when you're away from home. Prepare for a mindset shift. It is important to tap into why you're looking to make this change and shift your mindset away from "I can't eat that" to "I choose to eat this." Taking full ownership of your reason and your choice to be healthy is incredibly powerful. Going out to eat can be a little trickier than you're used to. So we recommend checking menus before you go, or even calling ahead to ask if they can make something plant-based. When in doubt, order a dish that has loads of veggies and ask them to hold the meat and dairy, and oil if possible too. Japanese, Mexican, Indian, Italian, Thai, Chinese, and other international cuisines offer some of the best options. So in summary, here are our key tips for getting started on a whole food plant-based lifestyle. Keep it simple. Know your why and feel confident in your decision. When assembling meals throughout the day, aim for roughly 1/4 veggies, 1/4 fruit, 1/4 grains and starches, and 1/4 legumes. Add before you subtract. Don't get caught up in eliminating everything. Start with adding a serving of fruit for breakfast, a serving of greens or beans at lunch, some vegetables and whole grains at dinner, or planning for plant-based swaps. It gets easier as you go, I promise. Eat the rainbow. When you look at your plate, ask yourself what you could add to it to make it more vibrant and colorful. If you're easily tempted by chips, cookies, baked goods, and sugary drinks, as well as animal-based products, stop buying them. Try a new vegetable or fruit instead of processed packaged foods with a plant-based label. Diversity is so important. And finally, put aside some time to prep ingredients for the next few days. It'll save you time, money, and frustration at each and every meal. From all of us at Rooted, we are rooting for your health and encouraging you to eat more plants.